Wonderful, Ricardo. So it's just great to start the day with a wonderful end in mind already, the celebration. So that means we can start already again with our cup of tea or cup of coffee, like we did every morning. And thanks for those wonderful introduction. Yes, the early risers. This is what we are here for. And sometimes, to be very honest, it's not so easy to rise very early because the connectedness is not there. And this is what we want to head for in this session this morning, to find out some spots that are really good for connecting to where we are, what is there, to connecting all the best in ourselves, and of course also to connect to the best things you have collected from this program. Definitely there have been many, many ideas and maybe also touching moments. I have been there yesterday in the late afternoon for singing. It was a very special experience, which I never had before. And I think this is all about that. Not only mind, heart, and energy is connected, but we are to connected as a group and with our different topics. So let's start here. I'm also connected with my team. Rainer Kiefer and Bernd Joschka are also here and will connect with us this morning. So this is all about, and the first step, and now we come to a highlight of this program. May I introduce to you Mr. Sylvester. This is something my daughter called me and says, "Mommy, if it's about connection, you need to show my magical bunny." And it's a little story that is behind, because in order that we reconnect and in order that we connect with others, we need an open heart and we need a body memory, how it feels to be connected. And each of us definitely has a momentum when we go to directly straight into any connection. It may be an image like a favorite animal, it may be a person, it may be a nature spot, it might be a topic where we dive into and feel completely into the situation, whatever it is. So you may remember some moments from the last days already where you reconnected to your innermost strength and to your innermost fun, so to say. And it may be something that accompanies you from today on to the next stages of your life. But make sure that there's always something that gives you the shortcut to reconnect very easily. So for us, it's the Mr. Sylvester. And this is the first pre-connection to connect is to have your body memory ready. And the second thing is to have the idea of being in control for the whole situation. So what you see is two people. One AB is just the right side of the brain and the left side of the brain. CD, another left side and another right side of the brain. And what you also see is where the right and the red and the yellow light is, there's lots of activation. So it's a lot of activity going on, maybe not really sure, maybe asking, maybe having the tendency, the need to control, and where you see just little activation, there is full control. And now is the question, who is in the driving seat? I guess you know it already, the one on the top or the one on the bottom. One is the assistant and one is in the driving seat. So I think you know already, the one with A, B, left, right is in the driving seat. So what we see is that the moment we have full control about ourselves and about the situation, opens us up for the best connection of all the dots. And these are the two preconditions, that we remember how it feels to be connected and that we have the control of the situation. And that's where we go for now. Our little morning session will highlight like 5 small spots in order to reconnect again and again. So what are the major spots that help us to open up for a sudden connection in the situation and with other people? Okay, are we ready? Because the first thing is we start again from inside to be reconnected with body, mind, and heart. And there we have a couple of small exercises. You could also call it the office yoga or something, which we want to start with. And it's a small connection about words. So we name the exercise, we do the exercise, and we feel the exercise. For that, we need to stand up. And I think my things here. Okay. So the first thing is always I show to you and then we practice together. So I first show you the exercise. It's very simple. It's just holding your hands like this and coming up and down and up and down. So this is the exercise with the body. Exactly. I see you all. That's wonderful. And we name it, and we name it in a way, the journey is wonderful. The journey is wonderful. The journey is wonderful. The journey is wonderful. What we mean is the life journey. The moment we really think about a wonderful journey, things open up. Next thing is this exercise here. Zack. Just this is the exercise, and we name it with do it now, 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 and do it now. Yes, let's come to action. This is what Ricarda and the whole team, Alan, what you did in preparation of the conference. Do it now, do it now. Okay, and then when you started, it needs some endurance to go and to really push things through sometimes. And that's the next exercise. It's just this with your feet, and it's push through, or push, power, push, power, push, power, push, power, push, power, push, power, and push, power. Yes. Sometimes you feel it's not going to work with this. You need to reach out even more. So we take the left hand and the right hand into the opposite direction, stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch. And we say, reach out, reach out, reach out, and reach out. And if that is not enough, we have the most powerful tool we have here, and this is open heart. Open your heart. Open the heart. Open the heart. Open our heart. And even then, sometimes we feel that the connection is not yet there. So we might move on with open heart, or we decide to move on, move on, move on, move on, move on, move on, and move on. So, and then we remember what Bernd said at the very beginning. So we close with this exercise again, which is like this. And now it's not named with the journey is wonderful, but it's named with happiness is the way. Happiness is the way. Happiness is the way. Happiness is the way. The full sentence is, there is no way to happiness, but happiness is the way. And we might close this session just by placing our hands on our belly, towards our center. If you feel to, and if you like to, just close your eyes for a second and feel your body right now, how the blood runs through the veins, how your breath is going a little bit deeper and stronger than before. Maybe even how your temperature has changed. And this is the moment when we connect our body, mind, and with the situation, so you feel the grounding on your feet. Okay, good, thanks. Come back and let's sit down again. So the first way to connect all the things is to be in line with body and mind, and that works best if we really use the body. And our body is the strongest attractor. So whenever we change our posture, whenever we feel different with our body consciousness, world changes and the connection towards the situation changes. And the good thing is our body we have always with us. So whenever we lack any other tool, let's remind on our body and reconnect through the body. This is number one. Number two, we had this the day before. Number two tool to connect in a new way with our environment is through our attention. And the question here is, what can you see? Some of you, maybe if some of you wants to talk with me, that's fine. I can listen. See, what do you see? What do you see? Maybe I take just some voices. So I'm not able to listen to chat, but also I can go ahead and say, okay. Some of you might see a wonderful cup. Some of you might see the boat and the fisherman there. Some of you might see this momentum, the landscape behind. Some of you might see the different faces here. There are two faces along the cup. And some of you might even see that the two faces are like angel wings. Some of you might see the sky. And wherever you place your attention to, it completely changes not only the image, but also your feeling towards that. So let's dive into that feeling of the ocean and maybe the sun, which is on the ocean there. It's a completely different feeling there if we connect with this perspective. If we connect with the angel wings, again, wow, it's a different feeling. We start flying. We knew, wow, that's maybe really like a good bliss that's coming over us, and perspective changes. And so on and so on and so on. So the next tool to connect in a new way to topics, to ourselves, to the situation is while changing our way of attention. And to have a little practice, I'm sorry that's in German here, but if we focus on the left, if we focus on the yellow page, it says, find out the smiling smiley. There is one smiling smiley beside the one in the little box on top. And that's the moment. So you can, while I talk, you can start looking at it and finding it. And it's not the one in the box on the top. That's a situation where we need our attention as a tool to connect in a different way. Very often we are surrounded by circumstances that are maybe not the best ones, or even not to say the worst ones. And then to find this one spot that gives us hope, or this one spot that leads us forward, or this one spot that connects us back to our strength. That's really an exercise, and that's one of the ways we need to train our mind. And on the right side, you can find at the right side, for you it's the left, on the blue side, you can find a sad smiley amongst all the smiling smileys. And this is the moment when in a project or somewhere else, all the people are very enthusiastically, and there's just one single thing that needs to happen in order to move forward, because there's an obstacle which is really important. And to highlight this is sometimes also necessary and a big strength. So are you ready for a relief already? Okay, here we are. Yellow page, the smiling one, blue page, the red one. So that was it. Energy flows where attention goes. We have the second spot of impact. Now we come to the third spot of impact. I will hand over to Rainer soon, but we have again a small video for you, again from the Nordic sports, and just jump into, because this sport, this moment is named "The Brain Runs on Fun." Let's have a look.
As you know, the cross-country skiing can be very hard and exhausting. And what we did here is we measured the kids during these exercises while running through these obstacles. Maybe it's the future of cross-country skiing. Being exhausted is the same for the kids as running straight through the wood, but the felt impact or load is completely different. Having the same high heart rate while giving a lot of points less on the Borg scale that measures the felt load. And this is cool. Even it's a better tool to let the kids train in these obstacles than let them train with a trainer. That's what we found out. So we have to be better in coaching the trainers.
Definitely in coaching the trainers. And what you saw right now here is there's a lot of playfulness into it, and the playfulness leads all the kids to connect with the situation very easily. And they connect with just a playing image, and not a working, a training, an exhausting image. I was trained the traditional way, and that was really, our slogan was, we are going to run straight in the track until it's getting dark. And you can't remember how long it felt that slowly the day comes to the dawn. So whenever we have an idea how to reduce the stress perception in the hard work so we have to do, that's the best way to connect and to reconnect. And you did it with playfulness, Rainer, huh? Was there any other thing that finally was very striking when you measured it all?
Yeah, the main factor is that you raise the complexity and you even reduce the stress.
Okay.
It's even more complex than running straight through the woods and the fields, but it feels easier with the same heart rate.
Wow, Interesting.
That is very interesting.
Cool. And this is that's a very good bridge to the next thing, to the next slide here. This is where most of the adults struggle with the complexity. That's why we lose connection, because we feel our life is so complex. And this is my favorite image. And I usually ask the question, why is our dog or your dog happier than you? So, and here we have Bernd with us. Bernd is the one who leads us from a complex moment to the here, now, and this with his mindset training. So Bernd, we are ready for a short exercise here, not with the body, but with the mind. Shall I stop the presentation, Bernd, so that we see you full size? Oh, Bernd, you need to unmute yourself. Du musst dich erstmal auf laut stellen und dann. Oh, I think he can't hear us. You don't hear us, Bernd? But you need to unmute. Du musst dich erstmal auf laut stellen. Okay.
Stummschaltung aufheben. Very good. That it is. This. Okay. Hello and welcome for the next time meditation in progress. Last time we create a mastermind. The mastermind has a cool head, a warm heart, and a very powerful hara energy, and all this in harmony. This time we ask how to move on the journey of life. And it's very important to know that we can move also in a very simple way, but in a very joyful way, in a meaningful way, and in an intelligent way. How we do this? There are also 3 points on this journey life. The first point is to be here. To be here in this place, not that place, not another place, but here only, in this space and this place. The second is, we are in the now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now, in this very moment. And the third is, we are doing this in the house, in the stable house of here and now. We are living our joyful, intelligent, and happy life. Never forget, it's very important to live this, what we are doing now in this moment here. Not later, not yesterday. No regret, no hope. Only here. And let's practice, not talking, practice together. Okay. Again, we are sitting together in our wonderful place. Just now, very happy to practice again in a stable posture, upright position, clear-minded. We do our training as follows. Our breath becomes calm, a calm and soft breath. Our body becomes still, the stable upright seat. Back is Upright neck is stretched. Chin a little bit back, and our breast is looking to the sun. In the middle of our body, there is a centered and balanced hara. Inside, we feel, well, a good feeling. Everything is okay. Here and now, together with all friends, practicing in silence. A deep and good feeling on the face, a light smile. Our mind is peaceful, very fresh, very much aware in this moment. Breathing in, totally aware of breathing in. Breathing out, totally aware of breathing out. Breathing in, we say only. Breathing out, we say here. Only here. Only here. In this space, on this place, feeling the chair or the cushion. Not this place, not that place. Our body, our mind, together with breathing, only here. Only here. Breathing in, we say only. Breathing out, we say now. Only now. Only now. In this very moment, in this second, this minute, not yesterday, not tomorrow, only now, in this very moment, only now. Breathing in, we say only. Breathing out, we say this. Only this. Only this. This silent sitting, this soft breathing, this good warm feeling of the heart, this peaceful mind, this joy, happiness, clearness, and silence. Only this. Every day I take my time to sit in silence, listening to the rhythm of the world. I take in the sounds of life and gently resonate with them. My mind is clear like a mountain lake, reflecting the brightness of the full autumn moon. Gasho, make a little bow. Okay, welcome back in life journey. I will give you
Yes, Bernd.
now a little present.
Bernd, we have to hurry up because the program, I think, is waiting the next. So,
Oh,
Ricardo,
okay,
how does it look like?
nice.
It's fine. Just continue.
Okay,
We
okay,
will.
Continue.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
I think it's okay if you have a little bit of a shorter break in between, like
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
3 minutes.
2 minutes,
So
2
I
minutes.
do
2 minutes.
present,
2 minutes.
very fast present. First is only here.
Here
Thumbs up,
comes the
right
thumb
thumbs
again.
up together. Only here, only here, only here. Left thumb up, only now, only now, only now. Only here, only now. Only here, only now. Only now, only here, now. And now, only this, double thumb up. A wonderful, intelligent, and joyful life every day. Thumbs up. Okay, now ready for you.
Ricardo, wonderful. Thanks a lot for all the teamwork. That's the 5th spot, and we can't top this. Here, now, this, for a great day and the next keynote. Over to you.